For centuries, even millennia, people have been asking the same question. How can I improve my sex drive? Well, ancient scriptures such as the Kama Sutra and the Chinese pillow books have documented extensively different practices and aphrodisiacs that are thought to increase a person's sex drive. The list is lengthy and includes such things as foods, perfumes, spices, medicines, and even some recreational drugs. Spanish fly, for instance, which is the dried and powdered remains of a beetle found in the southern part of Europe, has long been considered to be the ultimate aphrodisiac. Today we often think of chocolate, oysters, and even things like ginseng and other herbs as virility boosters. But the truth of the matter is that we don't really have any evidence to suggest that any of these things have any true aphrodisiac qualities. But what we do know for sure is that men and women reach the height of their sexual libidos at different stages in life. Young men in their late teens and early 20s, and women usually between the ages of 30 and 40. And while it's true that our sex drive tends to decline as we get older, most of us can expect to have very active sex lives well into our 60s, 70s, and 80s. However, there are some basic common sense things that we should do to look after our bodies and to get better in touch with our sexual instincts. Well, first off, exercise is really important, particularly endurance exercises like jogging, cycling, swimming, using a stepping machine. Not only do they help to get you in better shape, but also at the end of exercise, your adrenaline levels go down. Now, why is this important? Because when your adrenaline levels go down, it makes you feel less stressed, less tense, and puts you into a more grounded, receptive state. You know, with the stressful lifestyles that many of us have today, we tend to over-secrete adrenaline, which can elevate blood pressure, heart rate, make our muscles feel more tense, and even kill our sexual instincts. So the key is to find a way to rid your body of the effects of stress. So exercise is really important, and I endorse it. But there are other things that you can do. Meditation, listening to some soothing music, enjoying a bubble bath, or enjoying a nice oil massage from a friend that you have some intimacy with. Now, yoga is also considered to be an effective way of reducing stress and getting in touch with your body as well. In fact, some forms of yoga, like the Kundalini and Tantric yoga, actually concentrate on increasing the flow of sexual energy. Generally speaking, there are some things you should really avoid, such as cigarette smoking and drinking alcohol excessively. And you should know this, that having a diet that's high in saturated fat tends to clog arteries, not only in your heart, but as men get older, it's likely to impair their performance. Now, there are many things you can do to improve your sex life with your partner at home. For instance, you may want to consider giving them a private fashion show, or maybe writing them a love poem or a love song, or maybe breakfast in bed, or a nice rainy day picnic at home. And why not try some of the new sensual erotic literature? Titles by Lonnie Barback and Susie Bright, for instance, are titles that are written by women for women. And there's no need to be bashful. These books are widely available. In fact, they're national bestsellers. So really, the list goes on and on. It just requires a little bit of planning and a bit of imagination. And as far as aphrodisiacs go, I think we all agree that the best aphrodisiac of all is the right partner. So until we meet again, I'll encourage you to be creative, relax, and I know you're going to look and feel great.